So, how to be a mountaineer for someone who has no idea, no experience, no background, no knowledge at all? This is the video you should watch. Hello, guys. So, I am back with yet another video. And before I begin, I would like to address some of the things about the previous video that I made. The whole idea behind that video was to address some of the mistakes that some of the Indian mountaineers are making, and उसके वजह से जो collective problem हो रहा है, the collective effect that is happening on us, the Indian mountaineering community, उस problem को openly address करना था. That was the whole intention behind the video. The intention was not to point fingers or play blame games. That is not me, and उससे कुछ होता भी नहीं है. I firmly believe that the first step towards finding a solution towards any problem is to first address the problem, then accept it, and then work on it. So the previous video was to address the problem, put it out openly, and in this video let's speak about what solutions we can make on the problems that are addressed in the video. So just try to understand the essence of the video, which is to build a very strong foundation of a mountaineer. So the three problems that I had mentioned in the previous video were lack of mountaineering experience, lack of right physical and mental fitness, and third, lack of just awareness. So now let's step by step tackle these three problems practically. So now before I begin, just want to put in a small disclaimer that this is not a blueprint or a thumb rule step-by-step process that everyone needs to follow, but the essence of the video is to build a super strong foundation. So how to be a mountaineer for someone who has no idea, no experience, no background, no knowledge at all? This is the video you should watch. 3 points that are needed to build a very strong foundation is 1. Knowledge about mountaineering, 2. Mountaineering experience, and 3rd is the physical fitness. Now let's speak about the knowledge part. Let's say that you were introduced to the world of mountaineering through a book or a movie or a video somehow, and you were completely fascinated by it and completely blown away by it, and you want to pursue it more. And that's how it all begins, honestly. Even for me, even for most people, there is that initial beginning step of that fantasy that yaar kitna khoobsurat hai, and even I want to experience this. So in this case, what is needed now is a better understanding of what mountaineering is, a broader knowledge about it, and a little awareness towards it. For that, just immerse yourself in the knowledge of this field through watching YouTube videos or some documentaries about mountaineering, or reading books, or speaking to mountaineers. And even in your local area, the local mountaineers, there is always some or the other session happening where they go and speak. So you should go and just listen to their experiences and try to gain a broader understanding of what mountaineering is. Because just being fascinated by the glory and the success and the good parts about mountaineering won't get you anywhere, because that's not the whole picture. So just first step is to get the whole picture and understanding of what mountaineering is all about. And the second thing you can do towards gaining more knowledge about the world of outdoors is to actually introduce yourself to the outdoors. And the ideal way to do it is to start doing some weekend treks, weekend type easier treks. Now this completely depends on where you stay. Fortunately for me, I stay in Maharashtra, in Mumbai, and we are absolutely blessed to have the Sahyadri mountain ranges around us. I remember when I first got introduced to this world of mountaineering and trekking, I started going on these small weekend treks, and usse just एक broader understanding मिला experience के through अभी कि what trekking is, what camping is, how just how it is to be in the outdoors. वो आपको धीरे धीरे इंट्रोड्यूस करके ही अपने आप को आउटडोर के वर्ल्ड में ये एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा. And the third thing that you can do Now, this is something I highly recommend, and something that has worked wonders with me is to find a mentor. Because if you don't have a mentor, you will move ahead in an unstructured way. Not everyone, but most of us. Because without a mentor, there would be a lot of uncertainties about what to do and where to go, what's the next step, and you will read many things here and there, and you will be just confused from here. So you need that one person who is more experienced than you and who genuinely wants to help you out, and he will see where you are right now, and accordingly what is needed he will guide you कि भाई तू अभी यहाँ पे है and तेरा next step ये है, next step ये है, and this will just save a lot of time and a lot of energy. Because बहुत सारी गलतियाँ आप inevitably करोगे if you don't have a mentor. And I was lucky enough to have Arjun Vajpayee as my mentor, as my guru. I can safely say this, that if he was not there in my life as a guiding light, it would have taken me at least 5 years to reach where I am right now. So I know the value of a mentor, and this is something I highly recommend to all of you. And the next thing that is extremely important is to be thirsty for knowledge, and just be open to learn from everyone and everything around you, and just be like a sponge which absorbs everything. So now let's talk about the second pillar, which is the mountaineering experience. So now that you have been introduced to the world of outdoors through small hikes and just immersing yourself into the knowledge of it, and you still want to pursue mountaineering, then the first step, the first proper step is to do the basic mountaineering course. They will teach you and introduce you to three main things: rock craft, ice craft, and snow craft. They will teach you the basic skills required on rock climbing or ice climbing or glacier walking, and how to conduct a rescue, or how to read weather, how to read maps, and just the basic mountain manners, that which is extremely important. You spend around 28 days in the mountains in this course with complete strangers, and it will push you out of your comfort zone, and it will break you, and they will rebuild you in a very amazing version of yourself, in a better version of yourself. So I think the basic course is the ideal first step in the mountaineering world. And after that, if you get A grade in the basic mountaineering course, you can do the advanced mountaineering course. This will teach you some advanced level techniques of the same three things: rock craft, ice craft, and snow craft, and a few other advanced rescue techniques and some more things in the advanced course. Now these two courses will give you a basic understanding, some very important knowledge and skills, and a little awareness towards what mountaineering is. And yes, once you have completed your basic and advanced mountaineering courses, you should definitely aim to do some mountaineering expedition, because the skills that you have learned in the course, you will only know and learn how to apply it if you actually climb some real mountain, right? So, it's like this. In the courses, they teach you ABCD, and when you go on the mountains, you'll learn how to form words out of those ABCD, how to make sentences out of those words, and how to write paragraphs out of those sentences. There are many peaks in the Indian Himalayas where you can start off with the mountaineering expeditions, like Stoke Kangri ho gaya, Kangyatse 2 ho gaya, Golep Kangri hai, and Friendship Peak. So these are some of the easier 5,000 6,000 meter peaks which you can go and get introduced to the world of expeditions. So there are many such mountains where you can start off with your mountaineering expeditions, and as your experience and understanding increases, you can increase the altitude and increase the technical challenge. There's no limit to what you can do next. Let's speak about the third pillar, which is fitness. Now there's a very beautiful quote in the field of mountaineering saying that to reach to the top of the world, you need to build a top of the world mind and a top of the world body. Now this is absolutely true. You need to have a top of the world body, a top of the world mind to conduct any mountaineering expedition in general, so that the expedition goes smoothly the way you have planned it, and whatever comes your way you should be able to tackle it, and you should not be the problem. Because there are a lot of outside factors in the mountains which can go wrong, which is not under your control. But what is under your control is how you are, and you should be absolutely top notch when you go there. And only if you are physically and mentally super fit, only then you'll have the experience you always wanted in the mountains. And when I say fitness, it just does not mean physical fitness, it also includes mental fitness. Now mountaineering is a complete mind game. The real mountain is within us, and only once we climb the mountains that are within us, only then we'll be able to climb the mountains outside. And अच्छे से अच्छे माउंटेनियर के साथ भी ये होता है. At some point in the expedition their body gives up, and that's when their mind needs to take over. You need to be so strong mentally that you can put one step in front of the other no matter what is happening. And unless and until you have that mental capacity of putting one step in front of the other relentlessly, no matter how exhausted you are physically, unless and until you don't have that capacity here, you should work on yourself more, okay? And yes, this topic is a very wide topic and it cannot be covered in this video, but I have made many other videos on fitness and mental training and that, so you can go check those out. And I would recommend all of you to read this one book, which will give you like a literally start to end perspective and knowledge of what mountaineering fitness is all about. The book is called Training for the New Alpinism by Steve House and Scott Johnson. This is like a Bhagavad Gita for all mountaineers, and this book will shift your perspective from fitness in general to mountain specific fitness. So I highly recommend this book. Check it out. And yes, to conclude, I would say that this is a very good in general way to go about becoming an excellent mountaineer by laying down a very strong foundation, okay? A foundation is of the utmost importance, and this is what I want you guys to take away from this video. The essence is just to build a very strong foundation, okay? And yes, if you guys feel that I have missed some important key points, then you are most welcome to mention those on the comment section below. And I'm really hoping that this video gets the conversation started, okay? And I really hope that the upcoming generation of mountaineers, unka foundation strong ho. And if you found this video useful and helpful, please share it with the people you know and who you think should see this video. And just last में मैं ये एक चीज़ कहना चाहूँगा आपसे कि there are no shortcuts to the top. The smarter you work towards your goal, the better experience you'll have on the mountains. So go through the right steps and don't take any shortcuts, okay? There are no shortcuts here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. एकदम ऐसे कुर्सी पे बैठा हूँ तो मुझे तो ओशो वाली फील आ रही है. जस्ट वो कामनेस उसके बॉडी में जो है, उसके माइंड में जो, उसकी आंखों में है, वो मेरी आंखों में दिख रही है. नहीं दिखेगी अभी तो. एनी हाउ, चलो शुरू करते भाई. माहिम में 30 से ज़्यादा कोरोना केसेस है यार मेरे एरिया में. बाप रे. इतना आवाज़ आता है यार इधर रोड साइड, इवन इन दिस लॉकडाउन. कौन कर रहा है पैपू पैपू यार. उफ.